Woni yakoso ewo hono ene na dwebrenetie me adwoadempo me ne mapamfo ewo Ashanti Prime TV ebina da bia enne yawa da bia wabra aboyume no num wabra ye di dwumede onwaso bia to di Prime Trend ebre wo Prime Trend iso amene mapamfo ye besinkonya ye de nsem a wonte da na mfa wani ehu da egu nsaniani ni abobomu ni de no kra no ato ne da sanse mpani say di ade ne da no one found to wa eya na free talk afenso wo Prime Trend so no ye be ma wakonya na so de wadwenkyere aba eni kasa we sanso mu ne say Prime Trend jumediye mu no afa ba bi wo a obesiria enu nti na mse hia me adwoadempo many my powerful or Ashanti Prime TV. Clock it.
Odi Solomon Opokuni. Ye Fred Juma be fie die, ne be TV a obeka nsem papa a kire yen. No oba me yehunu no papa ekoso ewo wiase. Tisi ye pe TV papa ne tie nsem pa ewo kroyi mu dia. Ye fanto be biase Ashanti Prime TV. Ewana mehwele de bia entizo Fao TV neto Ashanti Prime TV. Keep watching Ashanti Prime TV. We love you all. God bless you.
Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, and I'm not carrying the wall.
You didn't come on over your fear film and conquer me as a yet them any impo yesukum. San commodity when you assist to everyone. I mean everyone. Rah. Na yendi any didn't come on. Na sasa shembia Martin Din wachiku hono. Eho bebusa wonsama wani naso se bebusa eho ana be expose eho ana be kire se wachigo enti kame ho na hwe me solo base na ndi djumade we efia da bia 5 p.m. or Ashanti Prime TV. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha na nakware no wo depo show me no mienu nkomodi bidasi
Asante eyo mine ni senti na Ashanti Prime TV edi dwumedie nwaso sonko bi ebaso ni ato ni din say Spotlight Hub any trending issue eyo me mosomfo Genial Diamond enam di dwumedie ebesomo ejada bia ene wokuada bia 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. na dwumedie shisha subutu so ye up and coming musician, actor, actress, empo social media influencer. Don't hear any say obefa number na e chego screen national. Friend, nani endin sa wasway. No be yet dachi enstroma. Spotlight Hub jumedie yisudie. Still release interview. Na se eshemu mpoa. Ubetu. Ashanti Prime TV. Aha, ena ne kreno. Ewo.
Action. Action media. Audition. Yeah, audition can see me. Our Action media. Yeah, series. Can see pa. Obi amfa no hunyim. We penyino we akwadao. Emrantie de mabani nyina. Ye hia obi bia. Action media. Yeah, series can see. Adi abegu Ashanti TV so. Obi amfa no hunyim. Boy mi gina mu bi. Obi amfa no hunyim. Frɛ number na etwa agu ate no. Me see frɛ number no. Thank you. Ashanti Prime TV. Enam tie ni mu no boy. Magi medwa. Ye duru ha se to dia. Na ye nsɛm akɛse nko a. Sɛ wo pɛ nsɛm no kora no atie ana wo pa asɛm papa. I wo Ashanti mem Ghana mem be bia wiase be bia atie dia. Hwɛ Ashanti Prime TV. Ɛhɔ na no kora no. Ɛwɔ. Me see Ashanti Prime TV. So opese o tie news pa ana wo pe baby a asem a ye ka no unko bi so bi na opɛ
Ghana additional mame mawajo sanso ema kwaba ediba Ashanti Prime TV. Enyume no nsia kase e na magimegwa amede eba beso mo kase nsem abeti ebi nso kopi ma okureta. Eyade se ma hyebijo na owode nsendodo no abi atuya saso na akopie mu e wo ma hyebijo fi a nsendodo no abi efi ho no mo a eba ye ni nsem ye ka ho na mede eba beso mo e wo yume no nso kase e wo Ashanti Prime TV. Kase nso be yoda na ya aboafo bi na wo mo so bo mechi dem Medica Sieno e Barber so abụọ ni bi ni POG band POG mo na afi Achi Media omo na ebo mechido Medica Sieno e Barber so mo afi ka se etwagu e wa Barefoot ni interview ahodo ni na so TikTok, Facebook, YouTube eni eke ka hu na bo de hia mo na afi me fa kase no enso mo e ho me so amaji megua na Medica Sieno e Barber so mo ena osomfo ajoa dempo metwa mo na me ba ya do kase ni mu esuko sansa do oburu na na wote odoma nkomase afa jibre na ye nhye kasa ye hya asede ane nkwohya ase e wo kurote ho na ya ade se mrahye bi ne o ya ne din ne honorable Ajima Rollins ono ya ade se ne o de nsem bi atudwane na o kire se Ghana hanu se ye omra e boye ho mai ban titiu ene se obecho obi mfu ya na so obi video na afa nipa no enya ade se nipa no e ya we no sa ban ni so mo ya ade se ye mfa ho cha kire se so ya ade a emboa emomai entimi nko ntie be ya ye nya na omai entimi entumpo
of that. Let me just mention, we have a law in Ghana that says that it is illegal to keep, and to distribute pictures of anybody, whether they are in an intimate position. So if somebody is naked or doesn't have their clothes on, you are breaking the law if you keep photos of them without their knowledge, without their permission. And if you share the photos, even if you didn't take them, if you share them, you're breaking the law. And in recent times, people have been prosecuted because of that. So I'm just sharing these things with you so that you understand that there are laws that handle all of these things. So be mindful of the fact that, first of all, don't share naked photos of yourself if you can help it. But if someone shares photos of themselves with you, it's against the law to share those. So please bear in mind that
na owieye and osanso editor say yenya se Ghana hanom ye bebo mamba so age se bra wo mudi dwumade bi ansan ya bo mamba so ye sa eya na ye ya masa asem a mema ka se de do bi ama ye ne mema intimi ne pena eya bani mu no ye se be ne abebi a mema ya de a ye ma ma so atimi ayi bi na ama awan no atimi atupo sa sa afanu miri na eyi
is a network across the continent, and we are in charge of the political police, myself and my colleague from Malawi. And it's really to try and bring more women up to the same level. When we speak about women's participation and we can't go beyond the rhetoric, we're not going to achieve anything. And if all we keep saying is the first woman in this and the first woman in that, and it's still a novelty, it means we haven't achieved our objective. And so we must get to a point where it's not a big deal to say.
Afe yenko to akase so e wo ka so akalabule ho na yade so kopi mu a timemfo ho de o mu esu akasa mu chima yade se eye dun so e ya mane ho ne so e obia ya omo nam so e ma omo ne masa ya na esa afe so dun kan ya na konfo ha na e ha omo to mo sa bani so me na afi onye hu bibi enfa mo
esumba ha hayu arobe se ha ya wa se pa it is for 6 days na say in na light ya una maybe na so be the ade be trima be say no nipa ko ya face is your my stories so muni mo so muni mada o ma be sesa high tension no ntimi be you so mo say 24 yeah transformer no in say you so mo say 24 one year na say ma ya then ya be o mo ka chen so muni hwe
Oshu kuyama nkofoko iwi ankofo nyema se ya na ese wo fridge mu enti epamochompe ifo mbehwa asem na ma ya fre ECG omunya asem papa bi aka nkyerɛ enti esem ha
nyoma bebre ase ye fridge mu sebe me program light ninti Yeah, yeah, no me now. You can't put on light. You can't sleep at night. I now home I come for crab we are obia. That light no off na rasta. A baby at nyoma. But two kind. A baby at nyoma. Na so deal we are going through.
See a light in the way. Me hand machine na me use. Hand machine so me pam baby me to me toso. Nti ende o show so wom. O show dem ya ma beji na bonten. Nti bre na ye bre nti sisi ande ye se ne se mpenifu imbe hwe ye light maye na light embla isi akanye nsusu ni ho edura na dwo o show nkoa ye man nsuso heat rashes egugu yo muntumi o show no
ko be na twini chazi ye nya kanye munda na o show ne kuya sa masa ukohwe nkwala ho ne ade a ite metu aniti me yare ne me yadwuma wo so kai me yare anso etanso ultimate na fie no o twinti anu se baba tenai
afa yento akase no so e won kan pompo ni mante na kopie mu abia ba kwa omudi dwa kese pa e honom ya be kase bia 2 UTC e yare se kopie mu e honom a eni dwadi phone na do omo eni ambira bo wuche mo akwan won se ne ade a ekwe basa dan den ne dia ha woni amane e na ya na ebromti a won se aban so mana pe o meko omo mo enfa omo akwan a enyo
so we dia fa aye ways nti ama dust e buy a hammer nti nka be hwa all the laces I have to put them in rubber plastic is na be ya dust enkom everything over here dust e ko ba bia nti even crowd o hwe say ade na one kasa personality body e dey na be see e dey na be ye o nyina rayi mu ti kwane de nka omo medwiso ama ekra nka yepe at the moment aye na ka enim say omo ye ne Sunday into okay munya no every week because a bit distracted road no ti anka every Sunday nka yen try some back akramai and see so I don't know what is going over there say onkrofo na jama omunsanka music ombre kwan no whatever you can never think far of what is happening
ensuo tope ne hana yemma awurawura stores ni mu chese timi yemma eno ase ha nyina yemma umtimi ntwam ka kura famu abrɛw enipa kura nya ba bi mfa nti ha ne de ensuo to ensuo anto ha no asai chese asai kura enfu turo enya fon a omo de ade katakata akire sei ansa na omato omo do onim
mayor ni MP ni na ebe gina kan say on ba be ye kwan na mai ampa mo ba ye no mo frɛ ka ma no be spread su kakra efi so no be amba e biom nso to na asa yire se se ye pesa aban na ka sambra no be se na kwan ne no be asphalt ni ngu so mai se na be ya mfutuo ne ha ye wa biom
kwa kan se bu a utai o spring timi ebu when beat me war time o spring amu a but we am for about traffic so ba se basa obi be slow obi be ko slow na ma traffic ba pa yeah
to gro mo jato da o me siri mai o fa ba brasa won me ye mai wa sira o me ye mai ne ahunto ye ama ka na se gbe na se o shocks ni na so ma hwe kwan na nya kwan na edumre inside street wa ze o be jan sa na basa o so basa no be cramp kan no mo do ko no kwa juska e be park car na ya ko inside unze ba la be disu kakra kan na ko ba be jama na ya be lock kan na do ko office ni a mo kwa juska eskanso ya manzo receipt bi ama na ze ko no receipt
mayor na be ye mayor so be ye kwan no no ma aye sa mayor onu no be tutu form wa no so ye na aye sa no ti o to a ti say swimming pool ya na ya gota ni sa ansa na akọ omuka no ase ni na say mayor no be tu form o be ye gota no onu no ma so
Rasha bedwani edema ewutu senya wesi ane di ene honorable Gisela Tete yare so din simbi atubia ya wo chese ni bipimo woni peso so a ene a chef wo bomodin a chom AI ne ma be ni abe content video so okoso ase ni esi AI esi ye ne ma no omodin a chere a chef a omo ewo en peso so ni no chese de ntia oye esa ne ma we se wo ye na abo amu mesunya woni peso.
Thank you. So we held this workshop so that we will be on the same page. As a member of parliament, I have a bit of flexibility to do things to complement what I want, what the government intends to do for education. So I come in with a different viewpoint. I want system improvements for our schools, and that a lot of that begins with the teachers. So with the human capital development, that's what we've been able to undertake so far. We have been pushing some of the schools to have school farms. And because we are in a rural area, a lot of the parents are farmers. And so the school farms help the children to be able to appreciate more modern farming practices better. We've been doing that with when Blue Skies was doing it, and now it's another partner that has been doing it. And then also we are improving on education infrastructure. But we can't just have infrastructure. We are putting up new classroom blocks in places that are a bit far out. We can't have infrastructure whereby you've not improved or change the mindset or improve the mindset of your human capital. So things go together, and that's what we are doing. And we have a 6-year development plan that we are following to make sure that we're able to do great things in our Senior West. You know, the government has its plans of teachers posting, because even I have some rural areas that have very low number of teachers. So that whatever programs the government is doing, obviously we're going to fall on the back of that. Now we're also improving in accommodation. We have some accommodation that was abandoned, and we are completing with the district, together with the district assembly, which are legacy projects. And then some government accommodation that is also not completed, which we are following up on the payments for contractors to resume. And then also mine are also going to come. We have to be measured and just make sure that we don't over provide, because actually in these rural areas, it's not only villages that need. Since when you come to the urban areas as well, there's also a shortage of accommodation. So the teachers.
And one day in Ghana Immigration Service, almost 2 months for now, much as we pay 1 centimeter. Come here is any for ya moving for maso ya GMI no abos when you do come as almost says that any after so almost answer yama any fee pie ya docore a ya asante man and I'm so many one church to do and I say omuko and I saw uncle junior quite almost one and more afraid to make you my own yama asante my I found to my bonny a day efra.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Na almost a chim of funny way and central for Passmas a pair parcel for yes, so yet say a good mountain soon and yes, a quack it me for no. I join Shannon, you open when you say, yes, you, dear Ghana Immigration Service. One more I say, and we see a so with your my idea, and I said your my idea, and you didn't say, and I tell for once and who edit to you.
Sometimes walking on the streets, they may be crossing your path, trying to push you to the roads, to the driving lane. That is the danger it poses to we, the pedestrians. Good exercise. It should have been started long ago. Yes, because these people, they begging on the street poses stress on their life as well. So if the immigration service is doing that, they are protecting the citizenry and then the beggars themselves. So I think it's a good exercise. Up there, law enforcement. They should enforce the law. People should not be. I know it is stated in the constitution that begging is not allowed, right? So the law should be enforced. Once it is enforced, people will not be encouraged to come to the roadside to beg. And then the citizens, if they are not giving arms to beggars on the street, they will not also be encouraged to come along and beg.
What I can say is that I normally use the road. Sometimes when you are passing by, these people, they block your way. It becomes very difficult for you to even pass by. And looking at where they sleep to, it's not the best sometimes. In terms of security, I think anybody at all can go there and then harm them. So I think the government can maybe help them with, let's say, training, so that maybe a skill. And when they are skilled with some of these things, I think they'll be able to cater for themselves and then that of their wars. So I think the government can help them with a skill, or let's say training, so that at the end of the day, they can feed themselves and then also extend it to their wars. I think that's the best way that the government can do to help these people. The government can help through the immigration service, maybe evacuate them first, and then try and find a way, like organizing a skill training for them, so that some of these people will be skilled when they have skills like maybe making of soaps, sobolo, and all those stuff. I think selling some of these things can help them to get money to feed themselves and also to help their wars. And in a way, it's a way of curbing the menace where these people are found on the streets.
Oh, we say, okay, the real Musi or Majumana, and also Mujanama or Musi, like benefit Ghana. Because I don't know about my young age, my body, why I said, oh, yeah, overseas sister. A bad idea. And a two, or more my community clean. Money clean. Because Ghana is a peaceful country. They cannot just say a peaceful country. And whereby say was anything beyond Ghana is clean. But Anna, I must have free. Other bad because they say Rana, I'm not for no crowd or so.
And then online drivers are almost any other online drivers are mature one. A easy boat to buy anyone a cake on the other side. Almost any other no the other said they out of buying and say on Shana on you be and for almost charges are not buying or edit home. So much more can know not a there's a charges no that or how much we pay a year do dance with no a team in case you could do or how much we pay a year at the Ashanti wine of her. Now if you went to me any be and for say I dare have you give back.
Adia nya kakra na adia nya yenta ya ba ham say Association of Online Drivers ya tina sidi ehunu say people be person mo dia musikan etwa yesikan twa nanka and it's affecting us say wa to car na wa sorry anopa odi kwa kofe petrol na ekuka no wa na woto tai ju a wa na obeto fuel obekọ service ni nyina na driver for no car ni about young go ni Uber omo ya ma ya ni say omo di app ne bae aye yesu tuma in 2013 emra na ya papa president Mahama wa ba Uber dey kan buy first no mo charge 10% and look oswa ko see 2017 about sisa buy and every from 10% to 15% to 20 and to 25%. 25% na say you won ba be ka ho no ma hwe ye won bibia ma ye no enu ano ade abechia ya to abawi abia ni ache ade abechia me ye de o ma be for asiso on the 6th January precisely became bibia na me sure say me me records on the 6th January precisely yet that's already from 25 no more they got 30%. Ukonu ko be so mo so aden na say no mu ye ne sa cause e ma ye djuma no yesu ye hu kire yen Uber drive Uber 15 minutes akwakofo bi ne be ndi ba no kono e bia na ha na echire yo kopele wache di ato ya charging the 15 cities na wa drive 15 minutes akofa no ya charging the 15 cities na sa 15 cities no mo no go to Uber na yango e be 30% if catch us said obi a request to 70 minutes away drive so one more we shank that year how much was obi is a 2 km just 2 kilometers just we go to me for obi a 2 kilometers radius na we to me available so na request need to be from 70 minutes away me no so say be go snu kakra na ye kire geography anya kurata ma moto we snu be twa e 16 kilometers na o ka to be so on drive 70 minutes in Kofobia na say me drive fi akota ma moto we en Kofobia mbra kra mo na wa 20 Ghana city o ti 20 ni we are na wa 30% if me dey nyesta asi enti yesre enyi na ye fi asem we yembo no dewu aga na fo say ni ekoso no enini
NBC communication team omo ni baba ko kan o ya ndi eni alima to isha ke ya rese ne obomode akokopie mu e wo UTV omo issues ne bra amudi nkomo no engo issue mu no dey nsemi to dia na watch say betumi anka aban fen kokopia o mbebo aban na japade bi ti sense ase ni meke kan na be ya nipa bia ntimi e fa ne pe e fa aban na japade.
The key underlining thing I was here when they say enya aban bia pe so de how e beto ne citizens so Ramsey Convention na nkasa no was in force in 1971. Our countries over 30,000 sites across the world or might be our sign say be protected site no until your might be our responsibility sa site no ye be protected enti eba ni ebebu dan enne no ochna wo san kwa yebebu but because yebu no masan akọ yebu no masan akọ no na ni asem no is deeper than what we think maybe ukobu dan no but omo nte de wo ye na se what retro mumu ana because this is not the first time this issue is coming up what retro mumu because before obebu dan enya ntokwa you have to explain to them and government intervention so government must come in with intervention to assist the people which the government is willing to do. You mentioned the fact that Nkrofo per se omubeko far away. Omupeso mbeko far away abane dey na obeye. Obesi roads. Obesi roads so that it may take you 2 hours to move from Pokwasi to Accra. Now you are 15 minutes amount no betumi a easy move. Akọ. Inti se nipa no ade na wo ye no omonti ase a this our policy. Ena obi nim se the oton asase no oton mankrofo mu ye closer anase obi no oba Accra na oba pass asase ne aton ama no because me oho ne ebu no satam na mete sakomo no pasako bi fie no omubu no omububu nine no asan sibio inti no as for the bune there because Ghana is not Ghana nye country awatse ne ho Ghana ye part of global community inti uko sign on the conventional what taking responsibility say obe ensure say enoma ecosystem time aye wo ho no be hu say enoma white oma no kokko omunan inti weekend u feel border na ya take stroll ni akoho ni akotena hwa na yaba ewo
different no man be a blue be a yellow be a red be brave
ewo positive effect ewo environment no so ye hia as area say ye hia as Ghana because environment no the way our nature see here no obi ti fie obi ti damu enoma ne so wo fie nti no say o individual no o san kosi dan wo ha omomontena he nti enu nti na environmentalists omunyina ba together say no we need to protect e was a bon environment ne ho ban say ne esi be ya ye ti efie a ye be dware ye be didi ye be ko school ye be dress ye be makeup ne ade no emmoa ne so ye ndwini omo ho because omo existence e wo positive effects ema yen enti no intervention e was say be koso study e koso na education e was say koso eni say ka hwa there also need to be obi na ton asase na meboa nti obi na ton asase na ukobu dan na nipa na sa nipa na je ni illegal money no dia na beto sa nipa no prosecution ebia ke prosecuting nkrofobia nka na ye be discuss sa topic we bio because the wu ye bia e wo say ye wo consequences of your actions it's put dia besi dan na aban so obebu no a very difficult thing
na de abiru bia nipa no so anim ade ye ko ye bubu wote uhu
enyo bia e na make say education no education as a intervention no ehu hia no because enyo bia na bete but we call land the national police or her one the better asase am obi on fa ne kwa asase ne so definitely or the obe call until call police gina obe den na waton asase no nti
ene kokopiem e wo South Africa yare say eye Ghana commissioner ya oho yare say ne oni Ghana ni bi oho enya kita odi oni no ahyan ko bi twe bi asade nti a oni Ghana ni ahyan ko mo twa asa Ghana ni obi a ono so e wo South Africa obi no e koko bi say sa brand e fi no so fi Ghana you know so pay and no edge go to train na brown ni edge for say and now on no edge train no fi
ima bi abako say obia employer say dia ma onye bibi ekoyi boko ebusia no say obia ho very well so Ima came over today. We've had extensive discussions. I have also expressed the goodwill from His Excellency the President and also the Honorable Minister, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, to him that we are here to serve him. We are here to ensure that we protect the interests of the Ghanaian people. Our concern is to make sure that he's okay, and he's right here with us, believing that whatever we are doing diplomatically to solve the problem, we will work together with both governments to ensure that it's done. Ima uwa sem kaka obeso kache dana fuana.
Sasem kaka mekanse nehuye. Yidi ne koso ne ene jana no moya mesana beti. Yango pando boni ni antone no hoyena. Yesu nene ha komisi wa hano peya. Ye yango tangu dinti bi aboko. Te pese kache webuti ya foso omogana. Eneza umame yepini ba ti je. Tinyama se wabatampa. Wababa. Ri kwa kumatuya. Amen.
to encourage the Ghanaian population that the situation is dire. We understand. Let's continue to be law-abiding. Let's continue to respect the rules and regulations and the rules of engagement as migrant citizens in this country. I think that whatever it is that we do, we've always been noted as Ghanaians to be law-abiding. We've always been noted as being people who don't foment trouble. So let's not go that route yet. Let's continue to engage with them. And I'm sure that it's just a matter of time. Everything will be all right. And whatever the minister, Honorable Okujeto Blackwell, together with the good minister of Department of International Relations, the Honorable Lamola, are doing, will be able to resolve the issue, and then we move on. So thank you to all Ghanaians, wherever you find yourself. As your servant leader, I ask you to be law-abiding.
My chief of staff, yani and Honorable Joseph Beya, they say what no Audano, and a woman Pocodino, a winyan cafe, no, and the others now that you didn't out and a penny puncher for the young Capuano. A year, Dr. Fred, sorry, didn't see me to get nowadays, like I say, a quama, chief of staff, Joseph Brass, or than I said, between any young came up with no Audano, we know Richard to Akase, or says a young I can, so ya nay training. Abanya pepe na fe aba me mo fansan se arochiche de ya na epimpi de Philippa ho na eba.
Yes, now Village of Hope has been caring for children, Ghanaian children from all the regions. And those days we had 10 regions, now we have 16. But we've cared for children from all the regions of Ghana, from every corner of Ghana, and we continue to do so. And so on this occasion we are pleading for support. We are able to help the children because people provide the means. So we are appealing to all Ghanaians and people of goodwill everywhere, all over the world, to come to our aid. We need foodstuff, we need detergents, we need clothing, bed sheets, pillows, blankets, mattresses. We also need stationery and all educational items to help in the education of the children. We need money for their well-being. And so we are pleading with all to come and help us so that we can help these children. So this is our plea.
You know, how many children do we have here?
We are currently caring for about 245 children. We have 44 in the university. We have a lot in the senior high school. We have those in basic school. And then we have babies. We have abandoned babies, about 15 abandoned babies that were brought here by the Department of Social Welfare and the Ghana Police Service. We care for them for the state. And so we are asking for help for all these children.
Afe yento akase ne so e wa ma hodo so nsini ye to so dia na yen ko sha ase e wo Palestine be ho na yare sabe ma bia otimi enya ntwencha no e yedu nsia ka atimi abo na ma na pe ma hwe ne nkwa.
كل يوم بطلع بجيب الخبز وبرجع وبفطر بروح على المدرسة. يعني احنا انصدمنا الصبحيات انه الشهيد او اللي اندعس هو ابن عمنا. لغاية الآن ما بنقدر نعرف انه يعني مجموعة بن غفير هي عدت الرمزون الأحمر او عدت الأخضر، ما بنعرف. وهذا طالب يعني مدرسة عمره 16 سنة ووحيد لأبوه. نزلوا. كل يوم بطلع بجيب الخبز وبرجع وبفطر بروح على المدرسة. يعني احنا انصدمنا الصبحيات انه الشهيد او اللي اندعس هو ابن عمنا لغايه الان ما بنقدر
afei sanso nso aso yɛn kɔtɔ akaseɛ no so ɛwɔ India mbɛmu ne hɔ ɛne ase egyare hyire tia ma ne ho no so ama ne aro ne mu ha nipa maako du mmiɛnsa na wɔn atumi afɛ mu ahwɛ mu padodo na aka ne so wɔn egu so ɛda yasabe a wɔn ɛgye adesra. Ejina we so na fa me de kase ni nyina e de esi ha e de amokase am de besu we chen say e yare se ma she bidwani a owo klote na ka chen se ni bi efi ho no mo e bai sa so ne ko ngo fa ma so e ko fa kase ni bi fi ho no mo a ye de ebre wa bo fo so so bo me chi am de kase no e besu we ni bi ni POG band POG mo na fi achi media omo e ne bo me chi de ma me de kase no e ba besu mo afi so kase so twabui so wa be for things that we are doing now TikTok, Facebook, YouTube and any cake na me so am je megba na me de kase ne besu mo e no so for ajoa tempo makramo bye bye. Bebrene akoso ewo yemmem ha enne nkofo amanso mpani se ade achi na se yanti asemfofra enne na yachi na mibiso